Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the KingKraft server. Today we're going to mix things up a little bit. Going to try out a different format. But not this voice. This is awful. So, rewatching my last video, it was awful. The whole time I was like, dude, shut up. You are so whiny and complainy, and shut your face and stop. You're rambling, and just be quiet and stop it, please. So, moving forward, we're gonna try a little bit of a different format. Videos are going to be much shorter. I'm sure you've noticed. See what I'm doing right here? I'm running in a circle while I talk. Things need to be more to the point, right? More interesting to watch. So you may have noticed the last few videos, you can tell I haven't had a plan for what I was going to do. And the reason I would record is because I had been playing and I got to a point in stuff I was working on where I didn't want to do anymore until I showed it on video, because I didn't want to do hours and hours on a project and not show any progress on it, because that didn't really make any sense. So what we're going to do from now on is the projects we're working on, we're going to kind of do them in sections, and it's going to be more of like a casual tutorial, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna work on an aspect in the video, show how we do it, and just do it. So that's what we're gonna try out in this video here, see how it goes. So here we are in front of the KingKraft town hall. We've been trying to come up with something to do in front out here because it's a pretty decent space. We have the residential district over here. So we needed something interesting over here. We decided to go strictly decorative. It's just going to be something pretty out in front. So if we take a step back this way and actually look at it, actually the shape kind of gets blurred out in the night sky. But it kind of looks, I get like an Asian temple feel to it a little bit. So I thought like a big, elaborate, natural, I don't want to say Japanese garden because I don't know that I'll put any sort of Asian aspects to it. But I just wanted to put a big, pretty garden out here. So first thing we did is this kind of rundown wall here. And I just did this section following the path all the way around, and I've got some stuff over here. It's really simple to do. There's very little thought to it. Let's see. Get that on my hotbar. So let's run a section of it. Actually, let me pull this out another few blocks. Something like that. Just so we're not pushing the this needs to come out like that. I don't have a torch. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna do like a little wrap around here type thing. So actually that needs to move. Go down. There we go. Alright, so first thing you're gonna do is you got your cobblestone and your moss stone. So just kind of do a random shape following a form if you have one. If not, whatever. You take your moss stone and you kind of start to form some sort of shape in here. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's a rundown wall. And actually, you don't want to think too much about this because it's really just a random shape. You're going to fill it in with other blocks eventually. So you've got those two block types down, and maybe we'll just bring it out to here and have a little gap in this area. So then Probably should have done it in stages, really. Something like that. So then you take these other block types and just sort of randomly place them whichever way you want. Up top, you can do 2 blocks high, just whatever. Have some fun with it. Just throw shapes around, do what you want to do. That doesn't make sense. Don't do what you want to do. But you know, you're just throwing stuff down, getting a random feel to it. Maybe some parts of it fell down. It's decaying more in some parts than others. So we got this kind of shape going so far. So then we take these walls and we come in and when you use it between 2 solid blocks and you get this as opposed to this with a post, it looks a little bit better in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. You can also, do whatever. You're just making shapes. Something like that. And then you can come back in, get some more character to it if you want to. Let's put another full block back here. Maybe like a stair or something. You got to think about it from both sides in this instance because it is the back side of this wall. So probably be a good idea to check it from both sides if that's going to be the case. If this is something you want to try out, I'm not saying it is, but I think it's got a cool finished look to it when you get to that point. That doesn't make sense. This is me editing myself in real time. Doesn't always go great. I'm just gonna pull that out another block or 2. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So the kicker for this is the leaves and plant life growing over it and around it. So right now, it looks okay. You got a little bit of a wall shape to it. And one of the things that really helps sell this as a wall is a path running alongside it. We don't have that in this situation, but if we look here, if you're walking down this road, it definitely feels more like a wall, right? And I think the leaves in this instance, since we don't have that to help. How did I click on the chest right here? You lying in my face. I have leaves. Just get a few leaves. Doop doop. You would just come back in and every, however many blocks you want, just kind of spam leaves around, make it look natural if you can. You don't have to, but that's just my preference. You can go up a few blocks. You ever seen Bob Ross the painter? Like, put a little friend right here, and a little friend right here. Be our little secret. Be our little secret. He lives right here. I don't know. I'm rambling again. Stop it. Shut up. Okay. So yeah, just wherever you think leaves or plants might grow around this, you can build with the shape you've created with the wall, or you can, do whatever. It's just whatever you think fits best into this space. And I don't really like this. I'll probably come back in and edit this a little bit later, but right now we're just doing this to help sell the effect that this is a wall. So on this side, probably need a little bit more. Pardon me, cough. Something like that. Maybe it grows out a little bit away from the wall. Who knows? Whatever. And then I have 1 bone meal. Great. Well, what you would do is something like this. It kind of helps blend the it's a little bit of a harsher transition between the grass and the stone. which is fine. But if you spam some grass around here, it blends a little bit better. So that's how I did this. I did not create this. This is something Etho did in one of his videos, and I don't think he actually credited the person he got it from either. It's just it's a pretty generic practice doing this, like a rundown wall style. I think it looks cool. I like it. So yeah, so next project we're gonna do, and this is gonna be all we're gonna do today, just this wall, and I might do it in another section over here at some point. But what we're gonna do now, I want to do like a gazebo type thing right here. So, oops, I've got some materials in here, my magic toolbox. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff back in there, and we can get this stuff out. Yeah, we'll just build the shape first. So you can see the floor is just stone, gravel, and grass, sort of randomly spammed around this area. It is a 9 by 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9 by goodness gracious, 9 by 11 area. And we're gonna take these fence posts and run them up 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3. I think yes, 4 blocks, like this. And this is based on a design I found just online. I googled, what did I google? It's like Minecraft garden or something, something very generic like that. And it was just like a picture file, and I think it said Irish Raven. I don't know if that's the guy's like username or account name for some website or something, but I liked it, so I thought I would try and adapt it to this area. And all we're doing right now is trying to create a structure that will support the roof. This is very tedious. Block placing or fence placing. So you have to get it perfectly on the side. Right? Okay, so we have that, and then I'm gonna bring it. Really? All right. Just add a little bit more structure to it on the corners and the sides. Okay. And then I'm gonna take these fence gates and take out these blocks on the top here. Should probably look out for mobs now because it's raining. I'd hoped not to have to do that. I already risked working through the night once. This is gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. So I'm gonna place these dirt blocks here because we have to place the fence gates on something, and dirt is just something you can place and get rid of really quickly. So let's place these fence gates up here on this top level. I should have the exact amount I need, I hope. If not, I'm gonna be in trouble. And one more. So we take the dirt out. Alright. So this is the exterior shape we have. Then we're going to take some more fences, just pull it across, try and make a more believable support system. Maybe beef up the corners. We're gonna have leaves and stuff on top of this, so I want it to feel like it's actually, or could hold stuff up. And beef it up in the middle here just a little bit. Block all the way around. So that's the kind of support structure we have. And we got a little bit of extra detail in here with the fence gates, which is cool. So now, let's get some more leaves. Get up on top of here. Don't want to waste that dirt. It's precious. And it's always fun walking on fence blocks. Actually, one other thing we're going to do is take out these corners. Did I lose it or pick it up? Didn't hear a sound. And put leaf blocks in those. It's going to help create sort of a... I want to say a dome, because it is mostly flat across the top, but it's a little bit more of a rounded corner as far as the leaf on top effect goes. So we got that, and then let's pull leaves. Oh, don't do that. All the way across. Like that. And all the way across like that. And I'm going to go ahead and fill this in flat all the way across, and we'll catch back up with you as soon as that is done. Alright, so now I have this flat platform all the way across the top. Let's hop down for a second just to see that. Where's my dirt? I did have dirt. There we go. So we got that. Kind of interesting, kind of boring. Not exactly what we want just yet. So let's go back up top. Do a little bit of spammy work. So, you know, just create some shapes on the top. Doesn't have to be anything planned out or intricate, just, you know, wherever, whatever. Make it feel natural. And this is going to give two effects. The first one is the most obvious, is when you're looking at it from a distance, you're going to have a little bit more shape on the top. Let's just place a few more blocks wherever. There, blah 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 blah. The second effect is a little bit less obvious. Look underneath, you're going to get different thicknesses. Well, there's a little bit. See, this is only one block. It's kind of weird because leaf blocks only show you one side of the texture when you're looking at them. So you don't see this side when you're looking at it from there. So I guess it's not as cool as I had hoped, but you still get a little bit of an effect from it. Some areas are a little bit darker, some are more open. It's a cool idea. Didn't pan out exactly the way I had hoped, but I still recommend it. I think it's a cool look. Next thing we're gonna do is come in here, just put some leaves on the diagonal from the top. Doesn't have to be perfect. I don't recommend it is perfect. Makes it look a little bit more natural. So we'll leave a couple open spots here and there. Excuse me, pardon you, face. And there. Let's take another step back. Check it out. Now it's starting to look like something. Interesting, okay. So then inside, right, it's open up to the vines, or we're pretending these are vines. So what we can do is kind of have some of them hanging down a little bit here and there. Doesn't have to be all the way down, doesn't have to be, you know, don't worry about being intrusive. Something like that, okay. Let's pull another one down here. Just gives a little bit of a rougher finish to it. Feels more interesting, in my opinion. We don't have a 2 in this quarter, so let's do one right here. So now stepping back again. Okay, there's some different layers going on here. So if we come back to the outside, mess it up a little bit more. Maybe that goes down 2 or 3. Something like this. Oops, I have leaves. Don't worry. We have leaves. Dude, in my way. Forever. Alright, that's something. You know, there's, with all the, we only got 2 different blocks here, basically. We got the spruce fences and we got the leaves. But just looking past it, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of depth going that way. And then going up, the fences in themselves already have 2 layers of depth going up. So when you back out like this, it's just got so much depth and character to it. I'm a big fan of that. So now we got this little covered area here. We can add some stuff to it. One thing that I am absolutely stealing from the picture I saw is a little bit of a light. I need 4. Yeah, right? 4? Yes. Okay. Coming off the front, more or less just to designate the entrance, but also it's, you know, something else decorative. So I believe that came out of here, right? Yes. So that's just gonna come up another block and come out here, and I believe it came out one more, and maybe came down like that. Is that too low? Let's take a look at it. One thing I'm probably gonna do between now and the next episode is change my trapdoor textures to something solid, because I don't like this. I hate that. And I don't like it being that low either. So let's go up 1 block, like so. Yeah, I like that height a lot better. Oops, funky. Okay, cool. So next thing we want to do is just slap some benches in here with a couple tables and a little bit of detail work. And at this point, you just do whatever you want. You know, finish to your liking. You can put some tables in here. You can do whatever you want. Something like that. Table there, table there, table there. Some tabletops. Cool. Cool. And then you can take some vines. You gotta be careful because they will spread and take over the place. But on corners like this where they're just gonna go straight down and not hurt anybody, that can be cool, a cool effect. On this side where there's not really any activity in and out of the place, that could be another cool area to stick some. Excuse me, wall. So let's do something there, maybe. Be interesting. And another on this corner. And another one there. And we'll probably let those grow down maybe a block above ground level and then stop them with string. Actually I have string, but I don't think you can't place vines on vines, can you? Do they even have a hitbox? Yeah, they do. Yeah, but you can't place them. I don't have any bones to try that. But yeah, that's our little pagoda area. It's not a pagoda, it's like a covered picnic area, I think. But now, stepping back, checking out this, well, that's a terrible angle. Let's go up here. You know what, let's go up there. and get an actual bird's eye view of it. But let me know what you think about this new format. I think it's something I'm definitely more comfortable with. It's a lot less work for me. Should be shorter videos, easier to edit, easier to render and upload. And I can probably get out more videos because I'm having to do less. And all it takes is a little bit of planning, and should be a fairly polished final product, except for my idiot speaking. But I'm liking this. You got the wall. That's a cool feature. It's a little bit wider in this section than I would like it. But you know, whatever. And I think we have a pretty cool looking park coming together. Park / garden, whatever you want to call it. So we're just going to stop here today. I'll try and come up with a couple other things we can stick in here that look cool and kind of fit in with this theme we got going. And we will check that out next episode. What do you think? Cool? Cool. Alright. This is Burrito King signing off from the KingKraft server. Until next time. Bye-bye. Sunset. Shut up, Rain. Shut up! Bye.